Alright, easy. Come on, buddy, scoop it up. I want to collect my fat diamond. Main phase 2, end phase. DPE pops itself. Activate the effect of DPE because it can play around skill drain. Love to see it. Does he have a response? No? Okay, that... Why is he still here? Like, he paid half his LP. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? That's just something else. Let's go. No response, you love to see it. Cool. Max C. Okay, that's a little annoying. It's a little annoying.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Alright, I'm here for the deck profile. Sorry that I accidentally cut the audio there. I had my mic muted like a monkey. I probably have redubbed it by now, so apologies if it sounds awful. Anyway, let's look at the deck profile. 2 Dark Magician, you'll know that I just like playing 2, less chance to brick, and we've already got plenty of other bricks in this build like DMG, Dasher, and Celestial, so there's plenty of bricks, 5 bricks to be exact. So we're going to really just cut down on DMs because we don't really want to see it. We want to see it in the grave and the field. That's about it. So then we've got our effect Veilers. They are just very stock standard hand traps. You could play Imperm, but I like that I can use secrets with Veiler. And Veiler also doubles as a Hulk synchro target, if you get what I mean. So, like, I could potentially have Magician Souls and Ash turn into Hulk, turn into Selene. Well, you know, Hulk summon out Effect Veiler, sorry, turn into Selene, turn into Access Code. I just like having that as an option, you know? You don't have to have it, but I like it. So you can play Effect Veiler if you want, or you can play Imperm. I don't really mind. I just think it's a little nicer. But yeah, Imperm's kind of a better card, but yeah. Take it with a grain of salt. Anyway, 3 Magician Souls. You got to play this. One of the best cards in the game, I want to say. Just such a good extender. One of the best cards in our archetype for sure. You know, sets up draws and stuff for your dead cards, and just gives you DM or DMG in the grave or field. You'll love to see it. Max C, this card's broken. I probably should play 3, but I'm doing that OCG thing where you try like hand traps at 2, so I tried it out. I like that, I actually really like it. Because you always see like a variety of hand traps instead of like 3 of the same. Which I know sounds dumb, but it checks out, trust me. I like it in OCG format anyway. 3 Rod, because it's our normal searcher. You could play Blue Boy package, Spellbook Engine, I don't mind that, but because we're going Anaconda variant, I think don't do that. In TCG now with no Anaconda, sure, play Blue Boy, I don't care. But not in Master Duel with Anaconda still. So yeah, you'll notice TCG, I'm very sad because Anaconda's gone. Thankfully in Master Duel it's not, so you've got your Fusion Destinies with your Anacondas there. Opening Fusion Destiny is really good, but yeah, we also just have Anaconda as well. So then the hand traps, once again, we've got 2 Ash, just going for that 2 ratio. Once again, we've got some bricks, so I won't talk about them. We've got 2 Nibiru, once again, just playing them at 2. Upstart at 3. Upstart at 3 is sensational. Along with Chicken Game, they serve a very similar purpose, but Chicken Game you could argue is better because you can draw and then you can set it away with Magician Souls, draw again, and then your opponent doesn't get to abuse it. It's insanely good. Very, very nice. You can also pop it with your DPE if you have to, so your opponent doesn't draw, but it's not the biggest deal. Coming back here, we've got Terraforming, which is just more copies of Chicken Game and whatnot. We've got 1 Village, because we've got Terra, so there's like 2 copies. Sometimes it wins you games. Just because Ladder doesn't always have spell-heavy decks, but sometimes it does. It's just a, like, luck of the draw. If you see it and you verse Striker, wow, like, you won, right? So, it's there if you need it, kind of thing. It can be a game-winning card, and it can brick you, so... You know, take it with a grain of salt once again. It's just a little cheeky tech that, you know, auto-wins some matchups. Because, you know, Dark Magician and Village is honestly too good sometimes. We've also got the 1 Salvation, so that plays into the Terraforming, and it just means we've got like 3 copies of Eternal Soul, or kind of like 4, because Terraforming has so many options in this deck. Literally 3 field spells, all of which have their own, like, you know, appropriate scenario. If you've completely bricked, you just go for Chicken Game, try draw, like, some way to a play. If you've got Spellcaster set up, great, you can go for Village. If you need that Eternal Soul, great, you go for Salvation. It's pretty straightforward. Magicalize, this is what I wanted to cut. 90% of the time I wanted to cut this. It bricked me more than it was useful, but there were so many games where I just used it to summon Quintet to finish the game, or win a game I shouldn't have won. Like, so once again, take it with a grain of salt. If you want to cut Magicalize, I wouldn't you know, I wouldn't bat an eye. I'd be like, yeah, go for it. But yeah, it just always came in clutch at some point, and I hate that it did, because it made me keep it in. But you'll see in a lot of my rank climb videos, I'm like, God damn it, I hate Magic Clothes. It'll just be in my hand all the time. It was the original target to send off Anaconda, but now that we have Fusion Destiny, it's a much better card. But it's there as a backup, let's put it that way. It's a backup win condition when everything goes to shit. And sometimes you shouldn't play that, but we are in this case, and it's worked out pretty well. 2 Circle, I'm going heavier on the DM engine on Master Duel, because there's not a lot else to really play, I think. Like, when we play Dragoon, it's easier to not so much worry about this stuff, but I think it is very relevant on Master Duel. And 2 Circle with the triple Soul Servant means we can normally confirm, I should say, Salvation and Eternal Soul, which is also at 2 over here. I've said to many people, don't play 3, and I still stand by don't play 3. But 2 is very good. 2 is very good. 2 is kind of the magnum opus, perfect number in my opinion. Then we've got 3 Soul Servant. This is easily still our best card. It does suffer from, you know, Anaconda not being able to send Dragoon components, which sends DM, which means Souls can send DMG, which means you can get a draw 2 turn 1. That doesn't happen anywhere near as often, but it's still a very good card. And yeah, I think you played at 3. It's just really good. Secrets of 1. I love this card now. I used to hate it. I am loving it. It's really good on Master Duel. And it's going to be good in TCG because we don't have Anaconda anymore. Its biggest flaw is, yeah, sometimes it's just a little bricky, but that's like every DM card at this point. So it's fine. It's a good card. It wins you many battle phases with DPE and the Dark Magicians. Because DPE can pop the Dark Magicians, and that's just like so much damage in battle phase. I'll show that off after. We've got 2 Skill Drain because we still are monkey flipping sometimes, and you just win sometimes when you flip Skill Drain, so you love to see it. Just 2. I went for 2s. You'll notice there's so many 2s in this profile. I really just went for that OCG feel. And I feel like it works in a ladder format, because when you play stuff at 3, you're like hard stuck with always seeing that stuff. And it's not always relevant in the matchup. I know this sounds really dumb, but I don't know. This felt like really nice for climbing ladder. Maybe not an event, but for climbing ladder, it felt fine. But yeah, let's go for the extra deck now. Dark Magician the Dragonite. I probably summoned this like once or twice on my grind, on the whole trip up from Silver to Diamond. So it's a good card, we just don't have a good way to summon it still. The Dark Magician, I summon this so much. Very good. Really loving it now. DPE, same thing, like every game. DPE came out, Dark Magicians came out, more or less. Very good cards. This card came out every now and then, but it came out more than Dragon Knight. And when it did come out, it kind of just won me the game. So I do love Quintet. It's a good card. The XZ package, never summon this. I need to cut this actually, because I'm not playing Apprentice anymore. So yeah, I would just cut these. I don't know what to play in their place, but probably another copy of this, to be honest. Another Dark Magicians, I would say, because you can revive secrets with Soul Serpent, you know? But yeah. Anyway, you don't have to play the XZ package. You probably just shouldn't. I was playing one Apprentice before, which made Naruto make sense, but yeah, I'm not anymore. Link Spider, super good. Just put Dark Magician off the field. Same with I'm Dark. They just getting Dark Magician off the field so you can trigger your Circle Eternal Soul combo again. So super crucial cards. Plus they can help you make Anaconda with your Dark Magician, so that's always nice. Artemis is, of course, what we do with Rod. Put Rod in the grave to be able to get it back next turn by tributing the Artemis. Then we got Hulk, which is just, you know, turbo plays into access code stuff. And Nightmare Phoenix, which is a new addition for me, and I really liked it. I thought it was sensational. It came up a lot of games. Sometimes I needed to discard like DMG or DM, or I just needed to pop a back row that was annoying. And yeah, I really liked it. So shoutouts to generic stuff, you know. Nightmare Phoenix, good. Anaconda, broken. Broken card. Should be banned. So I'm going to abuse it while it's at 1 in the OCG Master Duel list. Selene access code, these did come up, but with DPE and the Dark Magicians combo stuff, access code didn't get made nearly as much as before. But I still reckon you play it. It's a very good card. But yeah, post down in the comments your suggestions for the 3 extra deck slots, because I honestly don't know. There's so much flexibility and freedom in DM, so let me know what you would play in those 3 slots, and help me make this deck better to get to Diamond 1. Anyway, this is LOZA, and I will be catching you guys very soon. Oh, let me show you that thing before you go. So I'm just showing off the OTK I pulled off in a lot of my replays. If you watch them, you'd know, but for those who don't, you have to set the board up turn 1. Now, of course, you don't have to hard open Fusion Destiny on MD. You could just literally, you know, make Anaconda. But in this case, you do need to have a way to secrets as well. So in this scenario, we're going to Fusion Destiny into into the DPE, but once again, you could get into it by any means necessary. This rod probably shouldn't have been normal summoned, but it's fine. For the purpose of the exercise, it won't really matter. We're going to activate just a bunch of upstarts. I just wanted to push the opponent's LP higher so I can show you how much damage this does, because it does a lot. And I put a second secrets to BM, you'll see. Alright, so unfortunately, like, we have to pass with this, because Fusion Destiny or using Anaconda means you can't, you can't summon any more that turn. So you need to do it when, you know how DPE comes back, for example, the opponent's going to pass here, DPE is going to pop itself, mandatory effect to resolve, and Fusion Destiny will kill it. We're going to activate DPE, DPE is going to come back. This is the turn where you do it. So you draw for turn, Dasher triggers, which half the time you just summon it anyway, right? It's just an Ash Blossom, but screw it. You may as well just summon it, so we're gonna summon out Ash Blossom, there you go. Fantastic. Alright, DPE is going to trigger, and we're gonna say, yes please, we would like to summon DPE. And this is where it's so insane. So insane. So yeah, DPE is now on the field. And we go, cool, let's go to the battle phase. We can swing with Rod, or DM, like, if you have Eternal Soul Summon DM, like, whatever, it's all the same. It's all the same, to be honest. So this is 1600, of course, we're going to attack with DPE as well, which is 25. Ash has nothing, but you know you can make link plays and all that jazz. We're going to go Secrets now. So you do need to have a spellcaster laying around to fuse with the Dark Magician. That is the annoying part, but I think it's pretty doable, especially if you're playing Effect Veilers and whatnot. Now you can swing with the Dark Magicians, which gives you a little bit more, that 28 boost. And then you're probably thinking, well, what do we do now? Well, we got a DPE, and we're going to pop something. We're going to pop our own Dark Magician here. And that's going to trigger some effects, so let's go ahead and activate DPE. We'd probably do it the other way around to ensure game, but that's okay. For the purpose of the exercise, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, a lot of the time on ladder, this is exactly what I was doing. Just turn 2, like, access code's cool, but secrets is just less steps and less Nibiruable. So, once again, you can see we have game here already. And there you go, it's like 15k worth of damage, it's insane. And I wanted to put a cheeky extra secrets here to show, if you did want to play 2 secrets, or remember Soul Servant can be used in the battle phase, it's a quick play. So you could Soul Servant, stack secrets, banish it, draw. Oh wait, sorry, the draw effect of Soul Servant is probably during the main phase.
Is that a gamer?
Yo, what's cracking?
No.
Oh yeah, the draw is during the main phase, but alas, you can do a lot of damage with secrets. But anyway, that's all I got for you all today. I see ya.